Oh, I have never been so excited for a lawnmower ever in my entire life. This is the thing. This is tech. This is cutting the grass. This is me not having to do it. Come on, let's set this Luba up. Okay, I'm nerding out. This is amazing. My lawnmower is cutting my grass. I don't have to do anything.
We're just outside. It's a gorgeous day. We were on hurricane watch for today, but it's not looking like there's going to be a hurricane today, so that's good news. We're just out building with...
The only hurricane is me right now.
The only hurricane is Philip right now. Philip is ransacking all the scrap wood we can find on property to build a deck for the front of the studio. We've been practicing calling it a studio. It's not been easy because it's been cottage, a little blue sky cottage in our brains for the last 2 years owning it. But Philip's just making the first cuts and measurements for a 3-tier kind of flowing in deck so we don't break our ankles going into the studio.
There's a few things that we need to do at the studio that we need for our own safety, like a good solid staircase in and out, especially when we're bringing things in and out, and Elysia's going to be working there more often, maybe staying. I don't know yet.
Secretly, I'm pretty sure Philip's been wondering this whole time. I've been doing little stages to like implement getting the studio set up, that really I have like a secret behind the scenes that I'm actually gonna stay at the studio. Like I was already talking about bringing plants over there yesterday, and he's like, wait a minute, hold up.
Plants? You said you wanted to build a corral so you can bring the horse. That was a tall tale sign that you're gonna stay.
Darn it, I think I'm giving too many clues. Hey Huds, are we moving to the studio? So you can see we have a whole bunch of stuff already getting ready to pack up, put in the back of the truck. Last night we were actually at the studio at 12:30 in the middle of the night because we drove over 8 hours yesterday to go get everything we need for the next round of our boxes, our DIY kit.
It was so fun though. We love our little dates going to Halifax.
So we go on a little date, we go to Halifax, we get all the wood that I need for the upcoming next boxes, all the supplies, we grab the kids' pizza to bring home, and then we're now dropping off the wood at the studio because that's where I'm going to be working. So currently right now we are almost completely sold out of the last chance orders for the August kits. I did put a couple extra on there because I was getting very close, and I know I have enough time to get those out for you. So you're welcome. For those of you who keep emailing being like, please don't sell out, I'm waiting for my paycheck on this day. So I'm leaving them on there for about 24 more hours, and then they'll probably be sold out for sure by then. And our September boxes are almost completely sold out. Like we only have a handful left. So if you're thinking of a September box, make sure you do that. Also, I noticed so many of you went on and subscribed to the monthly boxes instead of just buying the boxes month to month, because you heard me mention about me sending off some like freebies and things in between. You're gonna get to see some of those things I'm working on in one of the videos this week to be able to send out those first goodies for those subscribers on there. So that's super exciting. I can't wait to get this table built in the studio today so that I can get working on some things over there. I'm pretty sure I had quite a few funny looks at me yesterday of how much wood I had on my cart at Home Depot. I think people thought I was building a house. I came out and there were so many men looking at me at the checkout like, what is this girl doing? No shame in my game.
She'll bump you in the aisle. You stay on your side, we'll stay on our side. You watch out. Alicia's coming through with her wood.
Yesterday my cart was so heavy I could barely roll it to the checkout. So that is a great indication of how many boxes I sold.
She had to have a flagger so people knew she was coming down.
That was for my bad cart driving, not for how much wood I had. So the bottom stair that we're doing for the studio here, Philip's doing an 8x4, and then he's gonna do 6-foot one and then a 4-foot one, so we have a little bit wider than the door and kind of increment our way down. So we're gonna build it here just because the scrap wood's here. It's just easier for us to assemble it on property and then take over a ton of stuff we're taking over today. This is kind of exciting. Every little tiny thing we can do over there means that the space is at least getting worked on. Like, that is a huge accomplishment in itself, and we're trying to do it, like I said, without spending any money, or as little money as we possibly can. For the studio is clearly not to spend $1 million renovating the space, but to use the space to make additional income for our family. So it would be very redundant for us to spend a ton of money on the studio and then use all the profits for my kits to fix it up. So what we're trying to do is be able to create another revenue source for our family and then be able to still use the building to have an adequate workspace for me. And as I mentioned before, we can slowly change out things as we go. We want to make it a functional and safe space where I can go and work and stretch my wings and do everything I need to do for my new business idea.
And leave me and the kids home alone.
I might take the fridge so I don't, if I get hungry over there, horses. A little pig pen on the front would be so adorable with some little wild flowers growing around the perimeter, a few sunflowers. The grocery store is only 10 minutes away. So, I mean, I'm closer for all amenities that I use. It really does make sense. Now that you mention it.
No.
No, I'm not leaving. If you haven't noticed by Philip's drone footage yesterday, it's pretty nice over here. We have our first 8-foot section ready here for us to do a bunch of the cross bracing, and then we'll get our slats on, and then we'll go on to our second level and our third level. We're just out here using a little solar generator so we can have some power. I absolutely love that we have the solar generators because it makes it so much easier and we don't have to be connected to the house. Although we do have an outside outlet, who wants to be dragging an extension cord around when they move from property to work? We can just pick up this and move to another spot if we want. Hetsy's being your emotional support working horse.
He is my emotional support horse.
Lennon, your actual horse is off somewhere over there. Trying to conserve wood but still do it the right way. It's always a balance of being able to use scrap and then actually like using what you have, but still doing projects correctly. I already marked all the 16 on centers along here with him so that he knows exactly where they're all gonna go.
I don't know, where did these go?
Follow the gray pencil on the gray board.
Colorblind, it's the same.
And we're so organized this morning, we even have the next drill battery charging. Not bad when you go home in the middle of the night and you're already up early building. We have the bottom first base, all with the cross bracing, and now we're gonna put our slats on it. I'm guessing Dayton's gonna wanna stain the deck for you. Things are moving right along. You can see we have our bottom platform. We're working on our second platform. We're just getting the slats on the top. I think it looks so good. I can't wait to get it over there and stain it. Philip's doing such a great job. I'm helping like off camera just to hold things in place. So this is totally a Phil project. So let's leave some comments to cheer for Phil. Best husband ever, helping me build my dream space studio. Guys out here sweating, getting eaten by bugs, putting up with me. He does have the cutest horses in the whole world. So good. It's looking great. Honestly, one of our most fun projects ever. It's so much more fun to use what you have. And I know that we always have a lot of scrap wood around because we do so many projects. Like, not everyone's like, oh, I have a pile of scrap in the backyard. And sometimes we do have to buy wood to obviously do our projects, or we would never have any scrap. So we're not out like searching and scavenging for old wood around, although you could do that. We're just using what we have. But honestly, our favorite projects are just using what we've got. The projects end up turning out so good, and it's almost more fun to see like what you can make out of what you already have versus knowing you can find plans online and then go buy brand new materials. Like, that's great, but not always realistic for the average family to have like an endless budget to do projects. So hopefully we show you that you can do things using little to no money at all and be able to still make all of your dreams or wishes and things you want to do come true. I'm already envisioning all the things I can do to decorate the porch at the studio for different seasons. Like, I already know what I'm doing for fall. I already know what I'm doing for winter. We don't even have the building ready yet. We're gonna be finishing up over here, getting this platforms, all 3 platforms done, loading up a bunch of other stuff we're gonna take over to the studio today. I bought some adorable solar lanterns to hang on either side of the door. So I wanna get those hung up today because I've had them all week, but we had 0 sun. So they're actually on the lawn charging right now. They're so cute. I'm gonna show them to you. And then we're gonna head over with the boys to the studio space to go obviously install the deck, do some staining. Chase and Dayton wanna help me make some type of a work table. The wood's already over there for me to do that. But on our way, we're gonna stop at the grocery store and pick up a whole bunch because the boys wanna make s'mores on the fire pit at the studio. They've been waiting to go over there for the rain to stop so we could go over and have a little fire pit. So I think that's gonna be really fun tonight. I'm gonna show you my lanterns. They're super cute. Okay, so I have them charging. I've got little solar panels at the top here sticking out to the sun. But how adorable are these lanterns? I love that they're solar because even when maybe I do eventually get power, I don't wanna waste power over there. I just wanna use what I need to absolutely get by to make my kits. These come with a little bracket so you can hang them. So they'll stick out from the wall and then the lantern will hang. So cute. I'm gonna do a little black zip tie, I think, so that if it gets windy here in the province, that on the end here, you can see that when I loop it onto there, that it could potentially swing off, even if it's upright the correct way. So I think I wanna make sure I have that extra fastened on, but they're so cute against the black building. And they were really inexpensive. I just picked these up on Amazon. I'm not sure how many times a week I am so thankful that we bought a pickup truck. Every time I get hay, every time I go to get the wood I need for my kits now, anytime we go to get lumber for a project, eventually I'll have a trailer and I can pull more than 1 bale of hay at a time. But for now, again, using what I got, and I don't have to pay a hay hauler. I can go and get my own hay for my horses. Last board to go on. Once we take them and put them into the truck, when we get to the studio, we'll be able to line them up and measure on the end so that each platform is exactly centered. Meet my new employees, Philip English, Dayton English,
Wait, what's my title?
and Chase English.
What
So-
did Chase do?
Yeah, you guys were away. Dayton and I have been
What did Chase do? He said,
working hard over here.
we're all in our grubbies. We're getting covered in stain. Philip and Dayton have got tons of gravel. Dayton bucketed from that pile over there a whole ton of gravel over here so we can level out the bottom platform. So he's just working on staining the stain that Philip picked the other day. Yeah, the roller works so much better, doesn't it, Day? You might want to go roller in from where you were in the middle, like step in and roller that way.
Because you're
No, stop! You're gonna have to have a... So we have the platforms over here. We've got everything we need to get the deck on. Chase and I are gonna hang the lanterns. I'm literally waiting to know we don't have rain for a couple days so I can paint the under part underneath there and then the sides and back of the building. But I think I need to get some more black paint once I get the side done. This looks so good. Do you like the color you picked?
I do.
Yeah, I
think
love
it's
it.
great.
It's gonna match the awning building perfectly.
You can really see when we painted the side what it's gonna look like.
Chase and I just went to go get some stuff to cook on the fire here tonight and stuff to make s'mores. We got graham crackers, chocolate bars, marshmallows. We got cold drinks. We're gonna be here for the long haul tonight working on a bunch of things. Chase is gonna help me work on building an island so I can have a great big work table. We have everything over here we need for that, and we're gonna get the deck done and hang the lights. It's gonna be a fun evening, so thank you for joining us. Don't be having any stain fights. There's no running water over here yet.
Take dips in the well. You have a long enough ladder?
Chase, your shirt matches the deck. Did you plan that, or you just that just happened? You can tell we all like this color. I'm pretty sure the fabric on the awning building is like very similar to this. It's kind of like that caramely brown color.
Yeah, it is.
You better not just use this clip. Like us just use the clip and Chase and I.
Yeah, we did all of this. We did all of
What
this.
day? What do you think? I don't think so, guys. You guys are trying to steal our thunder.
Pretty good. I mean, we could. We definitely could just use the clip of us doing it, Chase.
So this, I will edit this video. So this stain is going on a little bit like paint, but it does soak in like stain.
It's supposed
So-
to be transparent.
We've never used it yet, but I love the color. I think it looks so good. Lantern time.
I forgot my sunflower from my kit.
How did you ever forget?
I don't know. We were packing a whole ton of stuff. So cute.
Oh, those are
Because
nice.
we live in Nova Scotia, we're gonna wire them on so that they
Don't blow away.
don't blow off.
Oh, I like the stairs. I love the stairs.
Our lanterns. I'm gonna stain the rest of the deck now, and then we can put the third one on. We just took it down so we can actually roll the whole portion of the second tier. Looks so good. We now have a proper step to step in. I do love the stain color. I think it looks really good. Can't wait to put some gardens and stuff out front. Good all around teamwork. We're just starting to get our evening fire going, and I have a pile of 2x4s here, and I am about to make myself a table, a work table. I need about like a 4-foot by 8-foot work table, and I'm gonna put it on casters. So I'm gonna turn this into something awesome. Wish me luck. I can do this. I can do this. First rectangle for the 4x8 table. Now I need to screw it together, and then I need to make a second one of these, and I need to do all of my cross bracing. It is really hard to concentrate when I have giggling teenagers and fun over here.
The sun is set. It's absolutely a gorgeous night. I'm loving the stairs. And Elysia has started another DIY. She is building a sturdy work table with no plans. Only you.
I'm gonna surprise you.
I'm always surprised.
I don't need plans. I got visions in here. I'm gonna build a 2-tiered 4-foot by 8-foot table on casters.
Yeah, I think that's needed in the studio
Yeah.
for sure.
And then the top is gonna be like the birch plywood with a little trim. The bottom I'm gonna paint black, matte black like the building. I'm gonna go with like some black accents in the workshop. Don't want it to be the same as the house. Like, I'm not gonna do gold. I'm not gonna do what you think that I'm gonna do. It's not gonna, I haven't done one gold thing yet here.
No, that's true. The boys helped me build this, put this together. I see what you're doing. That looks so good. Is this the bottom one?
This is the top.
This is the top?
Well, I guess it doesn't matter. They're gonna be the same. I have to make 2 of these.
Right.
I wish I had a flat surface to work on, but I have a lot of stuff in the studio right now that I'm gonna have to move out of the way, and I was running out of daylight, so I really wanted to get at least the top and the bottom bases done so that tomorrow I can really like assemble everything together.
Well, I mean,
I have pink clouds though. We get the most beautiful skies here.
Elysia has the top. This is her bottom table, shelf. We're gonna have to move inside soon.
And then I need to cut 6 pieces, 3 feet length. Let's measure what these are. I'm hoping that these are at least close to what I'm trying to. Chase's favorite food ever is grilled cheese. And we're making hot dogs and grilled cheese by the fire.
Oh, round 2.
We forgot to tell you about that.
Oh no, I don't have anything to get
Dad
these
and
on
I-
the fire with.
Dad and I had a date night and made hot dogs. Dave's like, what? What about round 2? So we made a grilled cheese bowl and a hot dog bowl. Again, we forgot to bring a metal grate over with us. I even put one aside at home and forgot to bring it.
If you're not using the shovel to cook on the fire, are you really cooking on the fire?
We've had a great day over here. As you can see, evening has come. Getting much darker, but we have a deck built. You literally can't see anything. I'm working on a table.
Okay, so our solar lights were not going, and then we realized we were supposed to do something with them, but we burned the directions. And then Philly's like, there's gotta be a battery or something we're supposed to turn. There is. So we're just doing what we're supposed to do to make them actually glow. Just a little on-off switch. There you go. Yay. And this is glass.
Yeah.
I thought it was plastic. Yay. Okay, now let me see what the building looks like. Solar. Well, that's great. Understated, just a little bit of a light. Not too much. Those are cute. Boys are over there having their fire. They're about to make s'mores. They look really cute. We have the solar generator going on inside right now because we are completely off grid at the studio. S'mores party. Hey Chase, do you want some more?
Mm-hmm.